My name's Betsy. My name's Bethany. My name's Ben. My name's Herbie. My name's Sophia. My name's Ollie. We are the Victorian Group. Britain became the most powerful and richest country during the Victorian era. Some people were rich and lived in smart houses. Some people were poor and lived in cramped conditions. My name's Bethany. My name's Betsy. We're talking about the Industrial Revolution, when loads of things were invented. Like the steam-powered powder boat was invented in 1839. The ice cream was invented in 1851. The telephone was invented by Alexander Graham Bell. This is him. The toilet, cars and jelly babies were also invented. Britain became the most powerful and richest country because of the Industrial Revolution. The number of people living in Britain doubled from 16 million to 37 million, causing a huge demand for food, clothes and housing. Queen Victoria lived 150 years ago. In most Victorian houses, both large and small, the sitting room was very important. The Victorians liked ornaments both inside and outside their houses. The rich could afford to buy beautiful pottery and glass objects, or even statues and paintings. Queen Victoria became queen when she was 18 in 1837. She didn't go to school as she was taught at home. Her husband was Prince Albany and 9 children. Queen Victoria died in 1901. Hello, I'm called Sebastian. Hello, my name is Emily. Hello, my name is Jamie. Hello, my name is Freya. Hello, my name is Sophia. Hello, my name is Rory. We are the 1920s Group. The Titanic was built by a company called White Star Line in Zesthoffen and it's made in white on the 10th of April 1912. It was sailing to America. The Titanic had 2,223 people on board. The Titanic was a very posh ship. It had a heated swimming pool and a gym. Titanic received a warning about iceberg. 11:39 p.m. The ship hit an iceberg. The ship was built to be unsinkable, but soon it filled with freezing water and sunk. There were 2,200 people on board, but only 715 survived.
There were a band on board that kept playing whilst the ship sank.
Suffragettes were women who believed they should have a right to vote. In England, they were led by Emmeline Pankhurst. After peaceful ways of campaigning failed, they became more violent. There were between 2,000 and 5,000 suffragettes. Women over the age of 30 finally got the vote in 1918, but it wasn't until 1928 that women gained the vote on the same terms as men.
In the 1920s, there were lots of famous artists, such as Georgia O'Keeffe, Kandinsky and Salvador Dali. Art Deco was popular during the 1920s. It had rich colours and bold geometric shapes. Jazz was very popular during the 1920s. The Charleston, the Shimmy, the Foxtrot and the Lady Hop were some of the most popular dances during the 1920s.
They go to jump right in and give it all that they've got. They say that when that river bottom covered with ooze started to swirl, couples dance, that's the movement they use. Just like a worm, black bottom anew.
Mickey Mouse is a cartoon character created by Walt Disney in 1928. His birthday is on 18th November. His first film is called Steamboat Willie. His girlfriend is called Minnie Mouse. His dog is called Pluto, and his friends are Donald Duck and Goofy.
See.
Lots more people owned cars in the 1920s, but there are lots more than cars today. Many of the most expensive 1920s cars were custom built for their wealthy owners. The most famous 1920s cars were Rolls-Royce, Austin, Vauxhall Bedford Saloon, and Austin 7.
Hello, my name is Charlotte.
Hello, my name is Billy.
Hello, my name is Arthur.
Hello, my name is Frankie.
Hello, my name is Max.
Hello, my name is Isabel.
We are the 1940s group. World War II lasted for 6 years. It started in 1939 and ended in 1945. It involved countries from all over the world. It started when Germany invaded Poland. The Allies were England, USA and the Soviet Union. The Axis were Germany, Japan and Italy. 50 million people were killed during the war. Most of them were Jewish. The Battle of Britain is the name given to air attack over Britain by the Germans. Hitler wanted to invade, but lots of brave airmen protected their country. The battle lasted 4 months, and when Hitler failed, he decided to bomb London. Instead, this was called the Blitz. When war broke out in 1939, Britain needed lots more soldiers. Airmen and sailors, so men between the age of 1927 were called up to train. Many women drove ambulances, flew aircraft and worked behind enemy lines. So men who were too old or too young joined Home Guard to protect country of Britain.
Winston Churchill was the British Prime Minister during the Second World War. He made lots of famous quotes. One of them was, "We will fight them on the beaches, we will fight them on the landing grounds, we will fight them on the fields, we will fight them on the hills, we will fight them in the villages, we will never surrender." He made the V sign for victory.
People made lots of new technology and bombs in World War II so the Allies could win. The first atom bomb was dropped on the New Mexico desert in the 16th July 1945. The aircraft carrier was invented in the 1940s. The bouncing bomb was invented in the 1940s. Hitler was born on April 20th in an Austrian town called Berlin, near to the German border. He became the Nazi leader of Germany during World War II. The Nazis sought to make Germany the powerful empire in the world.
During the Second World War, there were lots of famous women. One of them was Nancy Wake. Nancy Wake was a very brave lady. At the age of 27, the Second World War began. She joined the French resistance and rescued British pilots when they fell out of their planes. There were Germans at every turn, but she outwitted them all. She survived a surprise attack and was at the top of the most wanted list. At the end of the Second World War, she was awarded the George Medal by the British. The Americans awarded her the Medal of Freedom. Later on, she was awarded the Knight of Legion of Honor Award, the highest award. Did you know Nancy Wake has two middle names? Nancy Augusta Grace Wake.
Joyce was my grandpa's auntie. Joyce was a nurse at Coventry Hospital. Coventry was bombed in 1941 by the Germans. Joyce freed patients and gave them first aid. Joyce was awarded the George Medal.
Hello, my name's Susie.
Hello, my name's Farley.
Hello, my name's Evie.
Hello, my name is Hugh.
We are the 1960s group.
Yesterday, the tune she's thinking of, and she told me what to say. She said she loved you, and you know that can't be bad.
Hello, my name is Hugh. In primary schools, children were taught facts which had to be learnt by heart. Often children had their own desks arranged in rows or small groups. If you misbehave, you get caned by the head teacher. At age 11, children would take 11 plus exam. Those that passed would go to grammar school, whilst others went to secondary school.
The hippie era was the 1960s, and long following Paisley and psychedelic patterns were becoming common. This was because the war was over and everyone was much happier. Did you know that women invented the miniskirt and didn't always do what men said?
At the start of the decade, pastel colours were popular. By the end of the 1960s, they were black and white or bright patterns.
With a love like that, you know you should be
At the beginning of the 1960s, the only television available were black and white with small screens. There was only 2 channels. BBC One and ITV were available at that time. Some of the favourite children's programs were Thunderbirds, Cracker Jack and Animal Magic.
In 1960s, there was a space race. Russia and America competed. Russia was the first to put an animal in space, and America was the first to put a human on the moon in 1969. Neil Armstrong said, "One small step for man and one giant leap for mankind."
You're not the hurting kind. She says she loves you, and you know that can't be bad. She loves you, and you know you should be glad.
My name is Louis.
My name is Tom.
My name is Arthur.
My name is Tilly.
My name is Sharon.
My name is Evie.
We are the 1980s group.
Passing and a ready rub, trying not to think of when that lunchtime bell will ring again. Oh, what fun we had, but did it really turn out bad?
When the first mobile phone appeared, they were very different to those we are used to today. Now, technology leads to many new inventions like the sat-nav, iPad and computer.
Sits alone and bends his cane, same old backsides again. All the small ones tell two tales, walking home and squashing snails. Oh, what fun we had, but did it really turn out bad?
Some of the most popular toys of the 1980s included Cabbage Patch Kids, Rubik's Cube, BMX bikes, My Little Pony, Care Bears, Transformers, Civilian Families, He-Man and Batman action figures.
Boys playing football in the park, kicking push bikes after dark. Baggy trousers, dirty shirt, pulling hair and eating dirt. Teacher comes to breaking up, back of the head with a plastic cup. Oh, what fun we had!
80s fashion: jelly shoes, rah-rah and bubble skirts, mean boots, leg warmers and dealy boppers were all popular in the 1980s. Men wore suits and ties and sometimes colourful and patterned shirts.
Baggy trousers, baggy trousers, baggy trousers. Baggy trousers, baggy trousers, baggy trousers.
The 1980s saw some superstars in music, including Michael Jackson and Madonna, Spandau Ballet, Madness, Wet, 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 Queen, Frankie Goes to Hollywood, Adam and Jan's, Bucks Fizz and Culture Club were some of the famous musical acts of the decade.
In the 1980s, population of Britain was 56 million. In the 1981, Prince Charles married Lady Diana and they have 2 children, Prince William and Prince Harry. In the 1982, Britain went to war with Argentina after they invaded the Falkland Island.
We had, but at that time it seems so bad, trying different ways to make a difference to the headmasters had enough today. All the kids have gone away, gone to fight with next door school.
Margaret Thatcher was the first British female Prime Minister. She was first elected in 1979, then she was re-elected 3 times. She was called Maggie Thatcher Milk Snatcher because she made you pay for your school milk. She got bombed in a hotel but survived. Maggie was popular for most of her time in the job of the Prime Minister.
Lots of boys, lots of smells and lots of noise, playing football in the park, kicking push bikes after dark, baggy trousers, dirty shirt, pulling hair and eating dirt. Teacher comes to break it up, back of the end with a plastic cup. Oh,